Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of our Imperial campaign. I hope we have learned our lessons from the first episode and we fixed a couple of the sound issues. In the first episode I didn't have sound coming in through both of our ears if we were wearing headphones. I should have that fixed. And hopefully there's a little bit of a better balance between sound with ground battles, because for some reason in this game I've noticed in my last couple episodes that the sound on ground battles is louder than the sound in space battles. So if the sound is fine in space battles, because it's louder on ground battles, the sound is too loud on ground battles, even though it's fine in space. But here we are. My first objective in this episode is to take back Kura and Bespin. If I can take back Kura and Bespin, I'll have access to Alien, and I guess that means my final goal is to take Alien. If I can take Alien, I'll put some space stations there and defend it. And that way I can put space mines comfortably on both Ordibana and Bespin. And that'll be making me over 2,000 more credits a week. And after that, I plan on trying to secure some more of my core worlds. They took Jado from me because they had attacked it before I finished building my stuff there.
The enemy has been spotted.
Stinks, but what am I doing? Crap apples. Alright, let's bring in a Dreadnought right here.
I call, babe.
Let's go ahead and stop you from going forward. I need to push up. Let's put in an active over here.
Reinforcements cancelled.
For the glory of the Empire.
They should be able to take that out on their own. Over here, we're going to capture that eventually. We're looking good, looking good. Let's bring in. Let's go ahead and bring in the rest of
I felt surprise was wiser.
See if we can prevent our Quintons from dying, which is probably not going to happen. These things are so fragile.
Ready for orders. It's as good as
Roger
gone.
that.
They've got the T-Wings,
to
which
intercept.
have their torpedoes.
Your destiny
I think
lies
T-Wings
with
are
me.
probably... They're definitely one of my favorite
I'm on them.
fighters in this game because they're really good at fighter
Roger.
duties and bomber duties.
Reporting in.
Similar to what an ARC 170 does, it has both fighter weapons
Coming around.
and torpedoes, so if you want to use them as bombers, they're
Try not to let one on your
We'll
tail.
scan the
capable of
area
doing so.
immediately.
I'm not going to say they excel at it, because they also don't excel at fighter duties,
Your command.
but they are
Destroy
capable
the
of doing
engines.
both. The best example of being able to do both is definitely in X-Wing. X-Wings are obviously the best at doing both.
Roger that. Ready.
Warm up.
Let's have our fighters take some
Ready
stuff
for
out.
commands.
So basically what I'm saying is I don't mind having my ARC 170s go and try and take out some fighters.
Big one's on my tail.
Technically their best role is...
Cruiser online.
Target
Navigating.
Oh man, they got a lot of these
Getting
longhorns.
a lock.
Technically,
We're having difficulty tracking
the
them.
best role for the ARC is kind of like that
Fire.
scout unit.
Attack
They've got
formation.
super good sensor range.
Ready, sir. Enemies
But-
incoming.
Roger that.
I'm going to use
Acquiring
them
target.
as fighters mostly at the beginning of this campaign because
Reporting in.
we have a severe lack of fighters here as the
Ready.
Empire.
I'm in range. What are
Intercepting.
your orders?
I'm going to have my ARC Quintons try and take out some of these smaller ships. Basically, my role for my victories in these early episodes are going to be trying to take out space stations. It's not super important to take out space stations because they don't really
Holding
spawn
fire for
anything major.
maximum
Target
effect.
But
position.
Enemies
it'd be
in
nice
range.
to have them not even spawning out those extra fighters because we're going to be struggling in the fighter department. My goal for
Yes,
my
sir.
technology
Attacking.
is to try
Fire
and
for
quickly
maximum
get
firing resistance. I've got a fix.
Corvette and
Shields are down.
cruiser and frigate
Vector set.
technology.
I've got it
That's going to be
lined
my
up.
focus for space. Normally in my campaigns,
What
I
is
like to
your
focus
I've got it
fighter
lined up.
technology because I'm like, I can get raiders, but honestly, and this is probably an unpopular opinion, I think Lancers are a little bit more reliable than raiders. I get raiders have their concussion missiles and they're a little bit better against that anti-fighter duty, but I just kind of like having the Lancers a little bit more. Alright, so we took out the space station. Don't think we took any casualties. That's good stuff. Surprised they retreated so early.
Construction
I am
complete.
not complaining though.
Construction
So
complete.
yeah, they took Jada from us, which we need to go back and take that. We also got Ozzel back. Ooh, I need him. Alright, do we have any credits? We do not. Okay. We're going to take back Kura. And then
Invasion
push south some
commencing.
more. Land battle at Bakura. Alright,
I'm here,
Mr.
sir.
Beers, you can go and push forward.
Choose your reinforcements.
Bring in some speeder bikes. Oh yeah, I made a video about this, but they put the planetary bonuses back on the right hand side. I love that. As you can see that we have Gourmand, which is one reason why I don't want to lose Gourmand, because the 15% faster movement speed
Enemy
for our
unit
walkers
sighted.
is really, really nice, because walkers are so damn slow.
What's the plan? Yes, sir.
So for if I can help it, I'm going to try not to lose Gourmand, even though it's an isolated planet for us.
Command, sir.
Alright, it looks like we're not going to be able to capture that easily. So yeah, that's what I
Reporting
meant.
in,
Like,
sir.
even right there, I could tell how loud it was when
There will be nothing left of them.
you have their fighters, their weapons firing. We could go with a bunch of infantry in this fight. Oh yeah, let's actually do that. Let's go infantry.
Moving out. Advancing.
Let's have Vader come in as well. I don't want to leave Veers all alone.
Ready to receive your transmission.
Alright, what do we got? Let's bring in some ATSTs to help Veers out.
Inputting
At
coordinates.
maximum
We'll
unit
have the
capacity.
I read
majority
you.
of my infantry push north here, and we can take them out from the flank. Veers, trying not to die,
Copy.
please.
They shall
I'm not
perish.
super concerned. Wow, he did a good job shooting this thing.
Extinguish the enemy.
Take this thing out. Not super concerned about that swoop bite or the swamp
Ready.
speeder.
Right away.
We'll have some
Yes, sir.
ATSTs come
Moving
support
out.
Veers.
Ready
and
to go.
infantry. Y'all can just
Reporting
keep pushing
in.
north. So this is like an infantry only path, but it leads right to the back of their place, where there aren't many turrets, and hopefully they won't have
Squad,
it super
move out.
defended. But either way, I'm bringing in Vader with a ton of infantry support, so he should be able to take it pretty well.
Reporting.
Alright. You need to
They
start
will
taking
not
out
be
this
a
stuff.
problem.
You're not good at taking out infantry, sir.
Awaiting orders. Heading out. Fall out.
I should probably have one
Roger
infantry
that.
squadron come over here so I can capture this
Right
command
away,
post.
sir.
Awaiting your orders.
I guess
Attacking.
they're technically not command posts, but
Moving to attack.
I played a lot of Battlefront in my
Always
days.
ready, sir.
Oh,
Enemy forces attacking.
Attack!
who's
Fire!
this thing?
Open fire!
Might lose Veers here.
Let's move
I've
out.
taken heavy
I took a
damage.
little bit too long
Affirmative.
for my infantry or my ATST
Reporting
to
in.
push up to support them.
Attack that target!
Oh, hurry up!
Attacking
Launch your
target!
barrage ability, see if we can take them out quicker.
Form up.
Roger that.
All right.
Your orders,
Veers,
Commander?
Try and take this thing out. I know you're gonna die, but
Form up. Fire at will!
don't let that thing kill him. All right, so our infantry has pushed up. Good. Let's keep pushing them forward.
Awaiting
ATSTs,
orders.
don't chase
Copy.
that thing super
Inputting
hard. It's not that big of a
coordinates.
deal. Oh, you're
I
definitely about
copy.
to lose Veers in this fight.
Reporting. Keep going.
That's a really bad loss because he is our best thing for
This
this
way.
ground battles.
Awaiting
Just gonna put
orders.
you on cover.
Copy.
I would love for y'all to
Squad,
kill that
advance.
thing. There you go, good job.
Yes, sir.
Group 1,
Over
situate
there.
yourselves over here. Alright, we killed one of their cantinas. We're about to kill that second one over there in the west. And then from here we will push down south, like I said. We'll put our infantry in cover eventually, but right now they don't need to be. I don't have any repair platoons, which is definitely something I
Unit
need
destroyed.
Yes, Commander.
Get one of.
Attacking!
Crap, I used all of their barrage abilities. This barrage ability is actually really, really good. Oh my gosh, this thing needs to die. Thank you. Veers is still alive somehow.
Be destroyed by the dark side.
Why don't you go and
Moving to
solo that
secondary
thing?
Ready.
position.
Targeting!
Let's go
Firing.
ahead and not learn my lesson from the last time
Engaging
and have
enemy.
all of y'all use your barrage abilities. Let's get some TIE
Affirmative.
fighters and some
On my
advanced
way.
Maximum unit
ATSTs.
capacity.
I am ready.
Veers, let's just say he
Reporting the
lost his
arrival of
tire
our
treads
field
and
commander,
he is
sir.
not functioning.
I
How
copy.
we doing over here? Not great.
Reporting.
That's what I get for not having any sort of missile platoons over here. You know what I could do?
We will
capture
at last
this.
control the galaxy.
If I can capture this turbo laser, I might be able to turn around and just take it out itself.
Yes, sir.
We did launch some
Awaiting
TIE
orders.
fighters can help. I don't know where my other one went, but it's apparently gone.
We've captured an abandoned
Alright,
turbo
are you in
laser
range?
tower.
Are you capable of hitting this thing from here? Does not look like it. Well, that's awkward. Look at these slackers over here. Get over here. Let's go. There's my other TIE fighter.
Copy. Acquiring
buddy.
target.
I really don't want to lose my
Ready to go.
ATSTs. I've actually found a newfound love for these
Awaiting orders.
non-advanced ATSTs. They're so good at killing infantry, especially with the grenade launch ability. If there's a bunch of infantry in one spot, you can use that, and then if it's on recharge or there aren't a whole bunch of
Order
infantry, you can
acknowledged.
just not
Bombing
use it
run
and save it for
available.
later.
Always
It's a
ready,
really,
sir.
really solid unit. Obviously,
Awaiting
the
your
ATSDs
orders.
that are advanced
Affirmative.
are also pretty good
Scouting. On my way.
because they
Yes,
have their
Commander.
missiles that are a little bit better at taking out buildings and such like that, but two really solid units. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're gonna have
I
bomb this
copy.
thing.
I'm on them.
No,
Reporting in.
don't die, you
Fire.
dummies.
Target
I'm gonna lose
acquired.
probably one
Attack
of my
run.
squadrons
We've
here.
lost the abandoned
Enemy
turbo laser
sighted.
tower.
Unless
Enemy
those bombers
spotted.
can get here faster.
Enemies in range.
Hurry up, TIE Punishers.
Coming
Slow.
around. Eliminating target. Targets engaged.
Stick it out. That's good. We probably are going to end up losing one squadron. Right, we have 3 squadrons right now. I'm curious to see if we have 2 at the end of this battle.
Roger that.
You guys are fully fresh.
Scanning area.
I'm going to have them
On the
advance
move.
on their own.
Target locked.
Let's bring in some
All
IGTs.
technology.
IGTs, I think, are the most underrated unit in the Imperial Army.
Copy.
They're so
Engines
good at
activated.
everything they do.
Reporting.
Their obviously main role is to have be carriers for infantry, and they're great at that. They have both
Brigade
an ability
standing
that
by.
helps them increase the fire rate of nearby vehicles, and they
Rolling
have
out.
obviously the speed up ability, boost engine power, which is really good for getting the infantry to the fight faster.
Form up. Hostiles.
But they have extremely accurate weapons
Armor ready.
for taking out
Charge.
infantry or vehicles. They have a large amount of health for how fragile you would assume them to be, and the
Scanning
weapons are also
target.
pretty good at doing some serious damage.
Yes, Commander.
So not only are they accurate, but they also do some
Affirmative.
serious damage as well. They got a bunker full of infantry. We're going to speed the rest of this battle up. Should be pretty easy from here.
Bombardment available.
Take out the rest of their stuff and then take out the game. Alright, so here's a new feature of the 2.10 update, right? Y'all saw how that building wasn't completely destroyed. Certain buildings for all the factions no longer have to be destroyed in order to win the battle. It's
System
similar how like
control
the Empire,
achieved.
or not the Empire, the enemy retreats after a certain period of time in space battles once you destroy the majority of their
Construction
fleet.
complete.
It's just to speed things up. I like it. It's a
Corruption
solid
has been
update.
removed.
It's something small, but something to make the game better, which is obviously what we
Beginning
want. We're going to
construction.
build a space station on indoors so we can put technology there. And our next goal is to take Bespin. It would be nice to
Set
have Admiral
coordinates.
Ozzel have an extra Star Destroyer in this fleet, but so far we're
out.
steamrolling these planets and we don't really need them, so I'm not too concerned about it.
Tactical battle imminent.
Hopefully the sound in that ground battle wasn't too bad. I know it was a little bit loud for certain moments when we were close to the fight, but I turned it down a little bit, so hopefully it'll help a little bit. And I turned myself up as well, so.
Choose your reinforcements.
Wow, looks like actually the Rebellion took Bespin. I can't remember. Yeah, Rebellion always takes Bespin. You can always get a good shot of Vader fighting against Luke on Bespin. We'll see if that happens here. Okay, Bespin. Bespin is a great planet. It kind of introduces the Star
It's
Wars
them.
feature, like to be in the gas mines and stuff. Alright,
We're moving out.
enough on that. Let's go ahead and bring in the fleet.
Roger.
I still think
Let's
Dreadnoughts
go.
are some of the best
We'll be
units
there
in the
soon.
game. Because the only thing that are really good at killing Dreadnoughts is other Dreadnoughts.
Yes,
Alright, they've got a lot of cloud cars. Holy cow. These TIE brutes going
Location plotted.
crazy.
B-wing here. Enemy target sighted.
I've got them in my sights.
I'm gonna lose this.
B-wing squadron.
the stragglers.
We're doing some serious damage though already, which is good stuff.
For another run.
Let's have my victory advance. We'll have him take out the space station as
Your
always.
orders, sir. Target at maximum firepower.
Getting along. I've got something. All.
I've got my approach vector.
Nebulon B, we got a Hammerhead. Looks like we're doing pretty good against their fighters, which is always nice to
Lasers
see.
locked and ready.
So as I said, my technology advancement I'm going to do first is probably going to be cruisers and
Vector set.
frigates,
Taking
so that I
fire.
can get
Commander,
things
they're hitting
like
us. I got.
Lancers are going to be really good. Vindicators I think are really solid.
Standing
They're
by.
really good at what they're
Stay in
supposed to do, which is
formation.
escort
Move to
Star
attack.
Destroyers. And I just like having
The
that longer range
lasers are on
exposure.
target.
Last known trajectory.
Ooh, I lost something. What did I lose? Oh, I lost my Quintons. Okay.
Roger that.
Those things are so
I've got
bound to
my
die so
prospector.
quickly. Not much we can do.
I've got him lined up. Get behind
Not much
him.
I was trying to do
I'm
to
in
keep it
range.
alive. If I wanted to keep it alive, I probably could
Calling
have
for me, sir.
put it way in the back here, but
I've got my
it was going to
prospector.
die eventually, so
Targeting. I have
not
them
super
now.
concerned about it. I think Vindicators are a 1,000,000% better step up over our Quintons.
go?
Our Quintons are cheaper,
I've got
they
my
don't require a
prospector.
lot of
Got
space
one.
stations and stuff like that, but Vindicators don't get targeted as precisely as our Quintons do. They have much better weaponry, much better defenses, overall a much better unit. They come with a squadron of TIE fighters too, which is really helpful. So the only downsides are a slight increase in pop cap and almost twice the price, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, we were bound to lose that our Quintons eventually. Bespin's probably going to be the hardest ground fight for us because we're going to have to use pretty much solely infantry. But I mean, I used pretty much only infantry in that last fight.
Invasion commencing.
Ooh, they have a rogue squadron here. Yikes, that's going to be hard to deal with.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, let's bring in Vader.
As you
Let's
wish.
bring in a large amount
Moving
of
out.
infantry, like I said.
Advancing.
I'm going to
Moving out.
hold... No, I'm going to bring these guys.
At maximum unit capacity.
Alright, they've got 3 X-Wings as well as the 1 land speeder.
What is thy bidding?
Let's have you go
You are
first,
big
because you're
fool
invincible pretty
than I
much.
thought.
They don't have Luke Skywalker here, they just have Rogue Squadron. Interesting.
CHX-1138, ready, sir?
Let's get our speeder bikes going. Looks like we only got 1 speeder bike this flight, that's always sad to see. Hopefully they'll spawn in at some
Inbound!
point.
What is your order?
Wow, they're actually not taking this inside area.
Order, sir.
If I can put a
Last control
couple of
the
turrets here, that'd be
galaxy.
really, really good.
As you command.
As you
You're
command.
gonna advance to east for me.
Affirmative.
I'll have Beers go around and take out the outpost. And then I'll have my infantry come through the middle. Let's get that
Turrets
thing going. Let's get some
constructing.
anti-infantry turrets.
Feel me.
If this thing can get
Our
built,
base
it'll
is
be
under
pretty hard
attack.
to kill, but while it's in that early stage, it's going to be pretty easy to kill. Let's
Turrets
get another anti-infantry
constructing.
turret here, and have Vader start killing people. Hey, how come they have a Seraph in here? You're not allowed to have vehicles in here. Seraphs aren't small enough to get in here. How did he get in here? Cheater. If I can't have my vehicles in here, you're not allowed to have your vehicles in here. This game sucks. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's
Inputting
get
coordinates.
some ATSTs and
On
some
my way.
Maximum unit
ATSTs.
capacity.
And then these vehicles over here, like I said, we'll just take out the outpost. It's good though that we're about to get this thing online, because once this thing comes online, their X-Wings don't stand much of a chance. Alright, let's have y'all all target this
Construction
building over here.
complete.
Awaiting orders.
Hey, you're not allowed to build stuff.
Yes, General.
That's really smart doing that anti-infantry turret.
You will
and
start
having
your
infantry
approach.
over here.
I will cover you.
Nice one.
Reporting
There's
for
our
duty, General.
speeder bikes.
What's the plan? Patrol route established.
Alright, dude, go crazy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So good. You know what I've been doing a little bit more research on
Ready. Target confirmed.
the vehicle turret, or the anti-air turrets on the small pads. They're so bad. They're so bad. They don't even hit anything. Their accuracy is horrible. And that's the end of Rogue Squadron. I can't
Standing
remember
by.
if I said
Moving
this.
to
I
that
don't think I did.
location.
But
Complying
another
with
feature of the
orders.
2.10
Base is
update
under
is
attack.
they slowed down how fast the AI gets their heroes back.
They are
So
no
Rogue
match.
Squadron
Copy.
is a hero that the AI can get
Attack!
back for free. And I don't know what it was, and I don't know what it is. But I think it's up to around 40 or 50 weeks
Fire!
for the AI to get back their heroes.
Ready for orders.
Ahead
So
to
basically,
that position.
the AI has a recharge time for their heroes, and now it is slower. So
copy.
killing those
Scouting
heroes
area.
that they get back for free is a little bit more worth it now. They do not have anything garrisoned on this ground planet, huh? Normally they have this place way more secured, but they do not. Wonder why that is. Alright, let's have all of
Reporting.
you guys take out this
Open
vehicle
fire!
turret. The only
Attack
thing
that
poses a
target!
threat to you.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
it's
Commander.
gone.
Let's go.
Good stuff.
Right away.
Let's just have everybody push this way.
Dark side is your ally.
And speed it up. You know what's really confusing is after this fight, they show that clip of the TIE bombers destroying Cloud City. What is that from? I don't have any clue what that's from.
Well done, gentlemen.
I can't show this clip because I'm scared of copyright.
Planetary control
But you can see a
achieved.
little bit of the clip right there. It's also really loud. I apologize.
Building
But yeah.
cancelled.
I don't know what that clip is from because I don't think the Empire destroyed Cloud City, did they?
Building started.
All right. Regardless of what I'm talking
Beginning
about right there, let's go
construction.
ahead and build up our space station here as well as some defenses. Let's have Vader hop back up here. Let us gather our ground force and attack Alien.
As the Emperor wills.
Once we take Alien, we will put some Tabana gas mines on
Tactical battle
Oribana
imminent.
and Bespin. And then we will take Jada back and start sweeping up these planets. Because I don't want them to take, obviously, any land over here. Alright, Alien. They've got a Bolt Cruiser, an XQ-1. Shouldn't be too difficult. Space battle at Alien. Got our Dreadnought and our Pathfinder spot. Golly. Alright, let's just leave it like that.
Choose
Cinematic
your
camera is so hard to look
reinforcements.
through when you're on speed up mode. See what it looks like. Yeah, even when you're on a Dreadnought, it's still pretty bad. I love the look of this Dreadnought. I love how it has the Imperial insignia on it. You got the little sensor pads in the back there. Dreadnoughts are interesting ships, right? So it says, originally used by the Republic Judicial Forces, Dreadnought heavy cruisers were slow, durable ships which were recognized throughout the galaxy for their effectiveness in ship-to-ship combat. Interesting. Let's have you stop right there. Though they have some effective close-range weaponry, their main strength lies
squadron here.
in their highly durable hulls. Gosh, I'm trying to read. People are fighting me. That can minimize the impact of enemy fire. Dreadnoughts should be placed directly in the front of the fleet to absorb fire whilst other ships destroy the enemy. Looks like we got some Minox swarms. Minox are bat-like creatures living in space. They are often found near asteroid fields. Minox use their suction cup mouths to attach to ships, eating their energy supply. Especially smaller ships like fighters and corvettes that can take considerable damage. That's not good. Let's have you
Yes.
and you
Move out.
come over here. Let's have
Moving
you
out.
and you over
Heading
here.
out.
We'll have you come over here.
Combat maneuvers initiated.
They've got a large amount of fighters, as always. Let's have both
Yes,
of
sir.
you guys. I should
Lord
do
Vader,
this.
we've got them on our visuals.
Let's just try and take out this fleet.
Ready for
Let's
duty.
get our fighters up
Warm
here.
up.
Where to run.
Taking out as many other fighters as possible. Yeah, my big goal is to get Lancers. Once I get Lancers,
I'll take care
I'm not
of
going to have
this.
to be super concerned about these fighters as much as I am now.
I'm getting a lock. I'm on them.
They are
Coming
there.
around.
See, I feel like the sound is a little bit too
position.
quiet
But it could be
now in
anyone.
Space
It could be
Battle.
Targeting
smugglers.
at maximum firepower.
I've got them in my sights.
Form up.
Let's have
going in.
my arcs
Falling
go
out
after the
formation.
bombers.
Combat personnel
Closing
Let's
in
have
on
you
target.
target the XQ-1 in the back. You don't need to
Draw their
push forward, sir. I don't
It's
need to
off the
die.
system.
As you wish, my lord.
Target locked.
Let's have all three of you
Attack
guys
formation.
push forward and try and target that Nebulon B.
Getting a lock.
So yeah, the
Go after
backstory
the
that I've heard a
stragglers.
few times is that Dreadnoughts were super
Regroup for another attack.
crew intensive is the word I'm going to
Intercepting.
use. They required a lot of
Tightening
of
up.
people
I'm
to
on
run the
them.
ships because they're so old and stuff. They don't have like the automation that
They're coming
newer
in
ships
quick.
have. So that was the problem with this.
your eyes open.
Is like the rebellion would always have to have a lot of people
Pursuing
in
enemy
order to
forces.
have
Or enemy
Let's
craft.
finish
Dreadnoughts at full capacity.
Stay in formation. Waiting orders.
Taking them out.
That's a
Laser
cool
linked and ready.
thing I've heard a few times.
Thrusters at full.
This Nebulon B is gonna die. You're in range of this, I'm gonna start bombarding it.
Stand a chance.
SQ-1 is quite
Under
compact in
control.
its size,
They're
but holds a
getting
lot of starfighters for defense.
Where'd
Oh
he
yeah, it
go?
does.
Watch
It's
your
got,
back.
it's got a GR-75,
Nowhere to
Dornian
run.
Squadron, 1-1 Y-Wings,
Get behind
and
them.
5s.
I have them now.
With its ion cannon, it can slow down and disable capital ships and let its spider wings take them out. Besides the ion cannon, it is
He's
armed
coming
with
around.
turbo lasers, and laser
Returning
cannons
to your
deal
position.
with small
Falling
threats.
out of formation.
Sir, I've detected.
Cruiser standing by.
Got one.
Alright, let's have
Our
all
target
you guys
priority
do
is
this,
the laser
right?
Attack point beta.
Ready, sir. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Looks like we're doing a pretty good job of
Intercepting.
mopping up the rest of their
Destroyer here.
fighters. We're actually winning the spider fight pretty decisively, which is good.
Awaiting orders. You may fire at will.
You have taken out
I've
this
got my
thing
approach
successfully. That's good stuff. Once this goes down, we'll push him up to the SQ2. The SQ2 is doing a lot of damage to us right now, but hopefully,
Fire.
looks like they're spreading out who they're firing at. So either we're going to lose my entire fleet in this fight, or we're going to lose nobody. And obviously, I want to lose my entire fleet. That would be really good. Losing my entire fleet, you know, that'd be solid. What type of name is that?
I'll
Look at
take
the
care of
name of
this.
this GR75. Annuity? Annuity? Okay.
We'll scan the area immediately.
We obviously have
Lock.
the Devastator here. What would you name? Okay, if you had a Star Destroyer, what would
Stay
you
in
name it?
formation.
What would you name it? I
Eliminating
think that this
target.
ship
Attack
might
them.
already exist in
Vector
the Star
set.
Wars
Got
galaxy,
one.
Roger that.
but I would name it the Subjugator. I think it fits
We're
the
having
Imperial,
difficulty tracking
Around
them.
much longer.
let's just call it the Imperial ways.
Got one.
The Imperial way is
Copy.
pretty good, the Subjugator.
That's got him.
That's what I would name
reporting
it.
in.
Oh no, we're gonna lose this guy. What is doing?
Regroup.
Oh, it's these stupid Corvettes. Can you kill this GR75, please?
Copy.
You're
Engaging
never
the
gonna
enemy.
really hit this thing, but you can try your best.
Calculate every possible
Closing on
detonation
target.
along
I'm
the last known trajectory.
They have smaller weaponry that are actually doing some damage to it, but not a lot.
Target critical.
Engage
Some of you
target.
guys target these bombers over here.
Beginning approach.
Attack formation.
Nice.
I've got
We're
a
gonna take
peg
it out
at him.
pretty good. There goes
I've
the
got my approach
GR75.
vector.
He just hit his run blockade ability. I
Vector
think it's a
set.
solid ability. I think it's an underrated ability.
I copy.
Obviously, it fits
We've got them
a
on
ship
scopes.
like the
Yes, sir.
Hammerhead,
Do not
which is kind of its goal is to run away from people, but
I understand, Lord Vader.
taking
Keep
less
your eyes
damage
open.
obviously fits it a little bit more than the
I've been
boost
hit.
engine power ability would. There's some more Minox right there. Come on, it's almost dead. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
We're drawing their fire.
I feel like if I had a Star Destroyer, I would name it the Subjugator. If I feel like I had... What's a good rebel ship? I don't want to say like an MC-80. What's a smaller rebel
Form up.
ship?
Move to attack.
Not of the Mon Cala
Crossfire.
variety. Like a Nebulon B. Okay, if you had a Nebulon B, what would you name it? I'm gonna say Freedom, because we love freedom. I'm American, let's go. Just
What?
joking. I don't know what I would name a Nebulon
I
B.
copy.
I feel like a name like...
Orders, sir.
I feel like a name like
Advancing.
Subjugator obviously would not be
With
work.
the pleasantries.
I don't want to name it something cheesy like Freedom.
Awaiting
you know?
orders. Enemy forces sighted.
I would name
Vector
it
set.
something
Reporting.
like...
Attack.
I don't know.
Vector set. to
Holding
be
fire
destroyed.
for
Question.
maximum
Vector set.
effect.
I feel like an Imperial theology is a lot
got my
easier
approach
for
vector.
naming ships. You got like Devastator and Punisher and Subjugator. What do you name? I don't know.
As you
what the
wish, my
heck
lord.
that's-
Star Destroyer
You
standing
got
by.
Strike Fast, which I actually did some research. I forgot because it was like a year ago,
What
but
now?
Strike Fast is a ship, obviously, in Star Wars. I forget exactly which it is. I'm gonna look it up real quick. What is the Strike Fast? Strike Fast Miniature. It was the site of meeting. Oh, that's right. So I'm actually reading through the book of Thrawn. The Strike Fast is the miniature that picked up Thrawn. It's kind of complicated other than that, but I do highly recommend checking out that book. I think it's just a... Alright, Commander, hold on, let me stop for a second. Commander received information that rebel activity in the Ord Mantell sector. I want you to personally select ships for the Death Squadron and conquer the system. Also, we have regrouped with my fleet
Mission
down
log
here, which is
updated.
good, and they're attacking Naboo, which is not good. Alright, we're gonna have to defend Naboo. Alright, so a lot of stuff just happened. We got a mission from Vader, which is to conquer Ord Mantell, and we'll do that mission later on. I'll explain it a little bit later on when we do that mission, but that mission is basically to get Admiral Thrawn, if I'm not mistaken.
Decoding
And we'll definitely do
transmission.
that, but not right now. I'm focusing on the south right now. what else just happened?
Reinforcements en route.
I was talking about Thrawn. So the Strike Fast, which is that Minotaur we were talking about, that Minotaur is the one that picks up Thrawn. So if you want to read about Thrawn and you really like Thrawn and how he's super tactical and stuff like that, one of my favorite, probably my favorite character in Star Wars, definitely read the book. Something I'm reading through right now. It's a really, really solid book.
Plotting course.
So that's the meaning behind
Copy.
the name Strike Fast. This one is Arrestor. See, like, these names are so simple for
We've come across enemy units.
material.
Space station
Hand of
under
Justice,
attack.
I guess, is pretty cool.
Ready for action.
Alright, my goal for this mission is probably just to
Primary
take out
target acquired.
All combat personnel standing by.
one of these. If I can take out this and maybe another one, I would also really like to take him out. I don't know how doable that's going to be. Let's just take out
Swinging around.
one of these acclimators.
We've lost
keep
the
it
missile
simple.
launcher.
I'm on them. Go after the stragglers.
That thing should be dead. Let's go ahead and have everybody target this thing now. Good job. Let's take this thing out. Let's have you fire at maximum capacity.
I'm losing.
Sure.
Space station under
Every time I
attack.
try and go into cinematic mode, it's always in speed up mode, so
Coming around.
Station
it's
ready.
pretty. Let's hope these 2 bomber squadrons are enough to take out this thing's whole.
I'm hit.
Mostly talking about you, sir.
More enemy craft.
The launch bay is disabled.
I love the Empire's theories, right? You have the TIE bomber, and then
Where'd he
they're
go?
like, this TIE bomber's not good enough. So they make a TIE Punisher, which is basically just more missiles. More missiles, more firepower. That's good theory for the Empire. Scratch the idea of them having, you know, all the core worlds where they have great scientists and great infrastructure. We're just going to strap more missiles onto it and we'll call it a day. So here's the mission we just got from Mr. Vader here. Lord Vader contacted you. He will continue his hunt for the rebels, collect forces, and prepare for several ground invasions. Our task is to conquer Ord Mantell and retake Jaeger Minor if you lost it, and deploy Darth Vader on the ground in Ord Mantell. Here's Ord Mantell, and here's Jaeger Minor. We do currently own Jaeger Minor. Something about the 2.10 made it to where the AI just doesn't like to take Jaeger Minor. That was the first thing the AI did, was always just to conquer Jaeger Minor. Now they do it, but they take a lot longer. Alright, so we need to retake Naboo. Let's go ahead and do that.
I'm just gonna.
We shall be there shortly.
Construction complete.
One really good thing is we
Construction
did regroup with
complete.
the fleet over Sullust. So our fleet now has 2 Minotaurs, 2 Victories, another Dreadnought, and another Arquintans, which will probably die in less than 2 seconds.
Let's move
But
out.
That's okay.
Construction complete.
One of our Tamana gas mines on Zar has been completed. That is good to see. The reason I built space stations on planets like Rajatok, I'll eventually build one on
Beginning
Bakura
construction.
and Endor, is this is where a lot of my technology is
Technology
going to be built,
upgrade under
including our
construction.
first technology of cruisers and frigates, which I've explained twice already in this episode. I'm just going to have them built so that I can start building Lancers. Looks like we're going to be able to get to the Naboo
Tactical
first, which is
battle
really, really
imminent.
good. We're going to engage this fleet. I love fleet battles that don't involve space stations because the AI just loves to attack you, which means you can create a nice looking formation and defend it well. Naboo is going to be a
Choose your
planet
reinforcements.
that I get attacked on a lot
Fall out.
because obviously I'm pushing down south, but I'm going to be stopping
Right
once I
away.
hit Naboo. So I'm going to build a
As you wish.
ground turbo laser on it to help me out in these space battles, and hopefully
Moving out.
we'll get some good use out of it.
Combat maneuvers
But
Ready
that
for
gun
command,
spawns
sir.
too close to the wall. Let's have both my victories over here. We'll have my Arquintans push way in the back here. It's probably going to die in this fight.
Let's move out.
So this is normally where you would want to put an Arquintans, way in the back here. But even still, it's probably going to die. That shaky camera when it's on speed up mode. Arquintans are so pretty. I love how the guns have those red visors. Really, really pretty looking. Arquintans is also one of my favorite ships. Unfortunately, in this game, it's really fragile, which makes sense. Don't get me wrong, it's an old ship, just like dreadnoughts are. And this thing is just basically strap some mega turbo lasers on it and call it a day. Looks like we got some
Falling out of
inlines
formation.
fighting back.
All fighters, attack.
See if we can support these guys. Who will win? 2 TIE Fighter squadrons and a lot of other weapons,
Detected.
or 1 in 1 squadron?
Target locked.
Oh, apparently nobody. Alright, let's get our fleet ready for this battle.
I am ready. Do
Let's
not
try
fail
and have
me.
y'all push up.
Attack formation.
This dreadnought
They're in this
is
direction.
no man's land currently.
Sweep the area until they are found.
Alright, what do they have? Alright, victories. And you
combat personnel standing
and
by.
I don't have any bombers, I guess. You guys will be on group
Missile
1.
destroyer here.
Your goal is to take out the whole of this ship. You guys.
We'll scan the area
your
immediately.
Goal is to take out. Let's
We've
just have
spotted
you
the
guys
enemy
target
fleet,
the
my
whole of
lord.
the ship. This dreadnought is getting targeted pretty hard right now. Let's have all of my fighters. Y'all can just try and be group 2. Go take out. If I can have my fighters take out this guy,
Prepare
that'd be
to
really
die.
nice. Our Quintons, you can help take out the whole of this ship as well. Not super concerned about Mr. Smoke a Cigar here. Miles Farrier. I never called him that before, but I like it. I guess I can have my dreadnoughts take this thing out if
Go
I
after
can.
the stragglers. Regroup
Alright,
for
you
another
guys
attack.
can stop pushing forward and turn
Targeting.
and engage. Somebody got this guy in a tractor beam over here. Alright, you should be good.
Pursuing
Go
enemy
ahead and
forces.
target this whole. Boost your firepower.
I copy.
Let's have you
We're in
try and take him
position.
out as well. Let's boost
Fire
your
for maximum
firepower.
effect.
We're having
I'm
difficulty
okay with
tracking
hitting
them.
pursuit on you.
Methods necessary.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Let's once again have you guys retarget
Attack.
the whole of this ship. Boost your
Targeting
firepower.
at
This thing should
maximum
get fried
firepower.
pretty daggone quickly here. How are we doing on this thing? Doing pretty good. Having the bombers as well as 2 victories do some serious damage. We'll boost your firepower as well. We might. Alright, we already lost 1 dreadnought. Looks like we're gonna lose 2 dreadnoughts, but we're taking out some pretty hefty ships on their side.
Calculate
So
every
the
possible
casualties we'll
destination
take are
along
gonna
their last
balance
known
out.
trajectory.
I've got him lined up.
Group 2, why don't y'all try and take out this interceptor thing? I still have to worry about. Oh, please don't run away.
All combat personnel standing by. I've got a
I don't feel
Yes,
comfortable.
direct
I'm just gonna have
fire on the
everybody
engines.
target the engines of this thing.
Destroy the engines.
I don't think we're
direct
gonna be able to
fire
take
on the
engines of this
engines.
thing.
Destroy the
Ah.
engines.
Well, it might have gotten destroyed. I didn't see it retreat. No, okay, it retreated. So actually, it sucks that we didn't take out the other Minotaur as well as that Corellian thing, but we only lost 1 dreadnought. We were definitely going to lose 2 dreadnoughts in that battle.
Building
So like I said,
under
my goal is to
construction.
have a space station always on Naboo. We'll have a planetary turbolaser go here. And then while we're sweeping up the rest of these planets, the Black Sun will just slam fleets into Naboo. And having that ground planetary turbolaser, we're going to get a lot of use out of it, so excited for that. Alright, that will end episode 2 of the Empire campaign. In this episode, we managed to take out 2 more planets and secure them. We also took the space over Alien, and we're looking really, really good. Our plan to have a secure Ord Mantell, or Ord and a secure Bespin are underway. Our weekly income is up to 10,000 credits, and we're looking really good. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, and see you in the next one.